Oh.
Yo, Frankie, how's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown. A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
Quickly, press the pause button, Batman.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes, sir. He's...
Let's turn the audio down by a lot.
Yes.
Now, I just want to go on record saying, in spite of what I'm doing to the game's audio, I love Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill as Batman and the Joker.
Oh no, they're brilliant. I mean, like, going on however many years old they are now, they're still fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
There was a story that I really liked about Kevin Conroy where they were talking about first responders and...
Yeah, I know that story. That's a really good one.
Like, the dude in the back is like, oh man, I can't believe we've got all these people helping out. You know, even Kevin Conroy's helping out in the kitchen. He's like, what? No, Batman's not there. Kevin Conroy can't be there. And Kevin Conroy just shouts from, like, the kitchen counter, I am Batman! And everybody freaks out. Okay, let's keep going. Tripping all over your bat cape.
It's true.
Now, while you're doing this, you're going to hear some noises here, and that's because we're doing a live unboxing from an Amazon package that just showed up at my door. I don't know what this is, but I'm excited to find out. Oh! I know what these are. Smells like pizza, but it's not pizza. That's just cardboard. Enjoy that hair and unblemished skin while you got it, Joker. You're not gonna have it for too much longer.
It's true.
Especially with all that makeup caked on his face. Think of what happened earlier.
Would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat smacks.
Sienna's green on Joker. Open the gate. Get him out of there. I want weapons on him at all times. Do not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later. Speaking of time, tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear?
Welcome to your Black Mesa intro, Batman style.
We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Man, I don't even have anything to say. He's just stealing the show.
It's honestly more important than you might think.
My favorite show. I'm Gordon, idiot. You'll never escape.
Feels like there should be maybe a couple more inmates screaming at the same time than just those two.
My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
I will say this. Oh, well. I'll say in a few minutes. After Steve Bloom.
Patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants. It's all yours.
Get him out of here.
He's good. Get the door open.
Don't you just love it when Steve Bloom talks to Steve Bloom?
Not only that, this came out right around the same time as Mass Effect 2, and it's really funny to me because this opening scene with a medic who is a bald Steve Bloom is like identical to what happens in the beginning of that game as well.
Hmm.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Rocco boy, is that you?
Oh, look at this guy. You want to zoom in on this guy?
Yeah, look at him. Also,
how-
you might want to turn up your gain just a bit.
Get ready.
Fair enough.
Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
Look at this absolute unit of a man.
It's true.
Honestly, look how fucking good this thing looks for a 360 game.
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. And rip you apart. Eat your bones. That reminds me. I really need to get me some new shoes.
Okay, move up.
The warden dude, his voice actor, I forget his name, is really funny listening to him in this role particularly because he's gone on to be like the Star Wars guy for all their cartoons and also like all of Lego.
Hmm.
Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
Night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's funny how a fire at Blackie caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Well, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Their presence in our... What's he doing? Stay where you are.
Oh no.
Get a flashlight.
It begins. The
It
Batman
begins.
begins.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
Give me one moment. I need to mess with the audio a bit.
No problem.
Won't take long.
While we're sitting here, I just want to point out, especially with those last couple of lines they gave Mark, something that I really, really like about this game is it is intended to be like kind of the adaptation distillation of a bunch of different Batmans, but also in some ways kind of the spiritual successor to the animated series in particular with, Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy. And I really appreciate that they were given those same characters, but just allowed to be darker and a bit grittier. It feels like a nice evolution.
It does.
And that's all. For now.
Just cleaning up some things over here.
Cleaning up crime. That's what we're all here for.
It's true.
Keeping them from getting on the plate in the first place.
Sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall, holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to tell the SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night. Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff. I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's Melissa and I appreciate the assistance.
Hold it, Batman? Under what circumstances?
At least he's back where he belongs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Here it comes! Give him that stunner! Ooh! God, I love this game so much.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the trailer shot, Batman! This will be all over GameStop for 10 years!
Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room and then watch cartoons. But then, well, you know how I do love a captive audience.
Alright. So, not only does this game have something of a rhythm aspect to it, but you might be happy and surprised to know that it was originally intended to be like a rhythm mini game in the middle of the combat. And of course, they eventually settled on what I consider to be the correct choice, but I really do think that's just kind of an awesome idea. I say this as a longtime fan and currently disappointed lifetime fan of DDR.
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here. Joker's in full control of the security gates.
I'll find a way out. Or try and contact
Yeah, go ahead. Hit it with your Batarang. It won't do anything, but it might look cool. No! What are you doing? You can't do that. Batman can't walk
Try
through
and stop
electricity.
me.
No, 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 no! You gotta Deus Ex your way out of here. Oh no. Here it is.
Oh no.
It begins. I hope you're ready to do like 700 of those in the second game or whatever.
How do I detect the vision again?
Try your D-pad.
Here we go. It's the left bumper.
Left bumper, okay. Yeah, you might not be able to do this one just yet. Hey, did you try taking a photo of it?
Can I do that?
I don't know if you can do it yet, but I know you have, like, a photo button. Usually, there'll be points in the game where you'll be looking at something and it'll be specifically designed for you to, like, line up a shot, and then you'll click a button and it snapshots it and you undo the puzzle or the trophy or whatever it is. It's not like a photo mode, it's like a in-game screenshot taker, I guess.
Joker's been busy. These poor guards never stood a chance.
Fine, I'll hold to run.
If you insist.
If you insist.
I will say, I really appreciate that, again, as a 360 game, they knew exactly how important it was to get that cape right. And they got that cape right.
They sure did get the cape right.
Could you imagine how much this game would have just sucked outright if the cape sucked?
Right?
And not only that, but it's so important that the camera focuses on it, like, so much all the time. What do you want, buddy? Oh god, your eyes.
You're lucky to be alive.
Must have gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
We need help and pacification. I repeat, we need backup and pacification. Can anyone hear this?
Can you hear me? I'm with Batman. Hello?
Where are they?
Back down there. You need help?
It's true.
I work better alone.
He doesn't need help, but your neck might. It seems to have a life of its own.
If you can, help's on the way.
Alright. So, as far as following those lines for the boxes...
Can you hear me?
Ooh.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham. Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. We'll stay in contact.
Oracle's great. I love Batgirl. I think I'm a fan of every Bat family member.
It's true.
He's got Mike. Strapped to the chair. Zaz is totally lost him.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
Look at this fucking guy.
Looks even a
Look at him.
like a bat. And this guard dies.
It was so crazy that Zaz got, like, any play at all in this game, especially to the degree that he did, because Zaz is nothing. Like, before
I've
this,
never even heard of him before this game.
he might as well be on the level of, like, Calendar Man. Like, if you're not in with Batman, who the fuck is Zaz? And he's never been, before this game, like, Zaz was not made out to be the crazy dude who, like, carves numbered sigils into his own naked body every time he kills someone. He was always just, like, a wacko.
Yeah.
You gotta glide that glide kick. Yes!
Zaz is down.
Yeah, sit down.
That's what I'm talking. Oh, that's death. His jaw is just obliterated. Don't. It's
Don't.
worse. I liked your old one better. You tried less hard with the other one, to be honest.
They should do that thing that Japanese games let you do, where you can just change everyone's outfit.
You will be happy with some of the later Batman games.
I think so.
because it's the same situation, but they just have all of them. Except for the really awesome Batman Beyond. They do not have that one.
Yeah.
But you can totally put almost everybody in like their classic animated series and Dark Knight Returns and stuff like that.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
No, you gotta walk and talk. Remember, Gears of War's legacy is this moment.
Gears of War's legacy is the loading screen.
Harley thinks she has me trapped in this chamber.
Gears of War's legacy is the Hammer of Dawn being really cool, but then also having to walk and talk like 400 times.
It's true.
And that one kind of cool mission where you would have to like shine the light on the bats as you were rolling down the highway, and if you didn't, they would just immediately kill you.
Yeah.
I have fond memories of those first two games. I didn't play the third one though.
I only played the second one.
A lot of people, well, the second one I appreciate for that Darth Maul looking dude with the light, like the dual chainsaw glaive. That's the only thing I remember from the second game, to be entirely honest though, so. Oh no. If only there was some sort of Batman here to help them.
Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Maybe. If I feel like it. Yeah! There it is! Not for long.
Not for long.
Don't worry. I'll save them non-lethally.
The Joker's been planning this. You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
Just faceplant. Batman could have helped him up on his feet. Literally. Could they not have given Steve Bloom, like, any other name to work with? Twice? Yes! That's what I want to see! I love the distinction. I will save you, but only this much.
I'll stop you from dying and no more than that.
Absolutely not.
Under no circumstances.
Good job getting that gas, Batman. I can't even imagine how raw his throat must be having to laugh like that.
Oh, definitely.
People have often said, like, hey, Mark Hamill, why don't you come in and do a live-action Batman, like, movie as the Joker? And one of the things that he said that I appreciate is, listen, I will keep doing the Joker, but I will never do the Joker in a place where my face can be seen. Absolutely not. And that's an acceptable compromise.
That's entirely fair.
Ooh! Kicked him right in the face!
Man, I know these cape physics are great and everything, but when I'm fighting, all I see is Batman's cape just flapping around.
That's right.
And all of the gorgeous character animation is just gone.
I'd rather look at the cape, to be honest.
Well, hey, to each their own.
I'm not Edna Mode over here, alright? I appreciate a good cape. Yeah, 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 yeah! Oh.
Oh, get a load of this guy.
This dude just walked straight out of Prototype.
It's true.
I hope you're ready for, like, 2/3 of the boss fights in this game.
Oh, that's such a good superhero dodge.
Right? Oh no! Oh, that dude's dead. Boom. There it is. Or woomph, I guess I should say. Oh, that was actually really funny. Take him down, Batman! Be the hero Gotham needs!
But not the one it deserves.
Absolutely not. Yeah! Ooh! Come on, come on, come on. I believe in you! What are you aiming at?
Oh, did I get him?
Congratulations. He had some sort of fit. Ooh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
I was making jokes about Seto Kaiba before, but this is just Seto Kaiba all over again. Batman does not kill.
It's true.
I will have major issues with this in games to come, I promise. But Batman
Oh,
does not
absolutely.
kill. Look
Under
at this
no
hero.
circumstances does Batman kill.
He is a hero. Unfortunately, that dude is dead, but the Joker killed him.
Oh, what's this?
Don't worry, Steve Bloom.
Oh! Look at this fucking Spider-Man 2 upgrade screen.
It is exactly Spider-Man 2.
It is exactly the same.
Get Web Swing Upgrade 2. So you can proceed to the next chapter and get dumped by Kirsten Dunst.
It's true.
Except this game didn't, like, fool me and make me look for it for 45 minutes.
Because you can just do it anywhere.
It's true. The only thing better than a Batarang is 2 Batarangs. The only thing
I'm gonna
better
go
than...
for more health.
And by more health, you of course mean more Batarangs.
More armor. More
Look-
armorangs. Look at that icon.
I was gonna say,
Great.
look at that cod piece that's just bright white right in the middle of the frame.
Oh, I wish I could pull that up again, but I can't.
Don't worry, we'll see more of it later.
Thanks for the help, you ass.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, look at his face.
I'd rather not. That's why he's got the goalie mask on.
So you don't have to. Look at his fucking face.
I refuse.
Okay, what did he say? What are we doing? Something about an elevator?
I was too busy thinking about literally anything else. The Saw movies were very popular at this point in time. Ooh! And don't worry about that, Joker. We got you covered.
Fucking that fade out mid-line is so very of the era.
Wait. Turn your camera around and look at Batman head on.
Hold on. It's showing me things.
That's unfortunate.
I know. Yeah, there he is. That's Batman.
So I want to point out the color scheme in this with the like the stark black bat logo on the gray, but then also the shiny yellow. It is the classic Batman.
It's true.
I really, really like the, I guess you would call it, it's a little bit too bright gray. It's the cartoon Batman.
Oh no.
Oracle, I'm getting him back. Joker will not win. I won't let him. I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
I'll find him as soon as I'm done walking and talking.
Don't worry, Oracle. I have exactly enough time to find him if I walk slowly. Arrogant belief that he is the best guard in Arkham Asylum. That's not a high bar to set for yourself.
Uses sarcasm to cover up insecurities and failures.
Violent temper.
has resulted in many injuries to patients.
What a winner. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been suspended for drinking on the job and regularly holds poker evenings in the guard rooms. Frank is desperate to be top dog at Arkham. He fails to recognize that he is considered untrustworthy and generally disliked. It's relatable, though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna read the rest of those. That's a lot of reading.
I will say that the rest of them are, well, maybe not all of the rest of them, but there are some good ones. You'd probably want to read, like, the Rogues Gallery ones. Wait, you see that? You see that with the detective mode on his eyes?
Yeah, look at that.
Gives him the cartoon eyes.
It's so good.
Now, something that surprises a lot of people when it comes to the Batman games is that they, and especially this first one, are considered entries into the Metroidvania, like, school of design. Because this first one is a very tight, closed-off location that you are constantly backtracking through, along with new items and upgrades that allow you to get, like, different paths unlocked. But you're going to be visiting the same areas over and over and over again. But the thing about this game that the rest of them don't do very well is just that it does it so much better and more concisely. The other two games just balloon in size. And I know there are more than 2 games, but, like, I'm not counting Origins because it wasn't made by the same team, but...
Oh boy, look at this.
Yep, there it is. It's just a bunch of bullshit. This game is super, super densely packed with detail. pretty much every room that you go into is going to have a bunch of stuff that looks really gross, but also cool. I mean, you wouldn't find anything without it, Batman, so...
Yeah, look at these molecules.
The world's greatest detective.
Hey.
Take... Nope.
No, can't do it.
You're gonna need a little something different for that.
I need a special batarang.
You're going to need some sort of hacking device.
A hackerang.
That's, yeah, you're gonna need the hackerang.
Damn you.
I've got it stocked here in my hack belt. The same belt that Zack Snyder wears.
It's true. Okay, just so we're clear. It's 42% alcohol, but 99% whiskey.
Yes. Well, the alcohol level of the whiskey. And the whiskey is what's left, like, in the atmosphere and on the ground.
Yeah. They're considered hack-proof.
Bullshit.
Do I have to go a different way?
Keep looking for a trail.
Ah, here we go. Oh,
Like-
I had it. I had it.
Like I said, lots and lots of backtracking, but in a way that makes it interesting and unique. You've got to be the world's greatest detective. You can't just be the world's kinda goodest detective.
And
Or-
you can't just be the world's greatest puncher.
Or the world's baddiest man. You have to be all of these things at the same time.
Yeah, because that prize kind of goes to the Joker, and the punchiest guy kind of goes to that guy who died.
Hello, you've reached Batman. Stop calling me.
I am the Bat. The night is mine.
I am also the Knight. This metaphor is confused. Imagine making like a collect call and you hear the Joker on the other line. Like, how fucked are you? I said be quiet. Wait a second, is she doing that with no gloves? Like her
I think
fingers,
she has gloves on.
but she's got fingerless gloves on.
Yeah.
And like,
It's not like she was rappelling down the line, though. Oh, good thing this chair was right here. Ain't that convenient?
it's a good thing that you can just do your little animation there, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you just sit there. Let me detect a way out of this situation.
It's what I'm good at.
Between today and yesterday, we got a whole lot of like gruff-voiced detectives crouch walking through these air vents.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing yesterday?
I don't know you well enough to answer that question.
Fair enough. Must be some fucking dirt, then.
All I have to say is that I gotta get back to my apartment. So we seem to have landed in Portal 2.
Seems that way. Oh.
Nope.
Something I appreciate about this game is that it comes from the era when game designers figured out how to make shit nice and smooth. Like, this game feels like what Ubisoft made their brand. Like,
It's-
if you've ever played a newer Ubisoft game, they're all incredibly smooth like this. Like, Watch Dogs 2 is like this, Assassin's Creed is like this.
It feels like Batman's cape looks.
It's true.
It's just silk.
Yeah, look at that.
That's the take we're going with, huh? Couldn't do one maybe a little faster.
No.
Do I sell my accent more if I space out every word? Good? Okay. Somebody got paid a lot of money for that, too.
I wish I could get paid a lot of money.
Don't we
That's
all?
the end of that thought.
Money's nice. That's not something that Batman has to worry about. Batman was lucky enough to inherit all of his money and then philander it away.
It's true.
Is it screams? So I really appreciate the strings that are going on. Very like jaunty, kind of haunted little Danny Elfman sounded thing.
It's true. Oh man, I can't get in here. I don't have the bat explosives.
Don't worry, you'll get the bat explosives very soon.
It's true.
The amount of times this game goes into first person, like, oh no, you gotta get out of there, Batman.
You get out of there.
First, you call the police, but then you grapple out of there. But yeah, the
I
amount.
do appreciate that that's how that works, though.
Oh yeah, because Batman wouldn't fall; he would grapple out.
It's true.
But yeah, the amount of times that you go into first person in this game, like, especially later on, you'll see some character stuff that, like, it really pushes the idea that part of this game is kind of a horror game. Like, survival horror a little bit, but it is intentionally oppressive and creepy in a way that even Batman is like, this is billed as the most dangerous night of his life up to this point. There you go. Well, rock me, Amadeus.
Yeah, look at that.
I love that they had him do an even older old man voice because he's already clearly an old man. Alright, get him on the ground and stomp on his face. Man, listen to that Foley. Just crunch.
Oh, you see his neck?
I saw his neck.
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down. Dropped an elevator on me. Did it work? Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the elevator.
That's what you get for dressing like Dustin Hoffman in that Super Mario Brothers movie. You get your
True.
neck broken by Batman, apparently. Alright, Pritchard, I'm in.
Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew's got their hands on weapons.
I would calibrate the cowl vision twice my heart range. The direct approach is suicide. You need to be smart. Find a different test.
So, congratulations, you have just solved 90% of this game. This game is like 20% guards talking shit to you before you break their necks, 20% gargoyles, and 60% gorgeous graphics.
Man, I'm kind of torn here. Because on the one hand, I am always happy to listen to Mark Hamill, but on the other hand, Batman totally wouldn't.
It depends. I mean, there are a lot of moments in the animated series where Joker is totally like taunting on a megaphone or something, and Batman is just hearing it and dealing with it as he walks through the factory or whatever to find him. And then at the last moment, Joker pops up behind him with a wrench in his hand. Like, the only reason that Batman's putting up with it is because he doesn't know where he is right now.
Mm-hmm. Open? Open what? Oh.
The floor.
Oh.
So yeah, this is your first big stealth combat room. It's just a box in which you get to be the Predator.
Pretty much.
And people talk shit to you until you break their necks. Like, incessantly.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, man. You know, for a minute there, I kinda did. So, something kind of unfortunate to happen after this game has come out and been out for so long is, like, these guards, these shirtless, buff, grimy guards are now seen in every, like, source filmmaker, quote-unquote, video project.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, and it's really hard to not see that. Especially when you see the same guards over and over and over again. Just get him on the ground and stomp on his face. Hell yeah. Oh no, you're getting shot in the face.
Yeah, boy.
The more of these guys you take out, the less there will be to go around in those video film projects. That's your
Doing
motivation.
the world a favor.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's Batman's ultimate goal, is to stop any and all pornography. That's what the Nolan movies were about, right?
Yeah, totally.
At least that's what I seem to remember.
Hold on, I'm having a brain fart here. There we go. Okay.
Just a little finicky.
It's true.
Oh, his face. No. He did him like he did Robin.
Oh man, that got dark.
It did. But then Robin was fine. I mean, he wasn't fine, but he lived.
No,
like,
he was not fine.
he got better.
Oh, get a load of this fucking guy.
I hope you're ready to get a load of this guy for 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is him the whole time. Wow.
Wow.
I fucking love Edward Nygma.
Oh, look at all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hold on, I need to spend my bat point.
I need to do upgrades. This is also the kind of game where pretty naturally you'll just be able to more than handily afford everything by the time you're done.
Yeah.
Remember, an inverted takedown is always the most silent takedown. Just gotta stick with the prod.
True.
After all, we're the police. God, look at this 360, man.
You know, as 360 games go, I've seen some pretty bad looking ones. This one looks alright.
It always looked really, really good. And on the PC, it looks even better.
Mm-hmm.
Batman,
What the hell? Oh.
the Batman games have an issue with the art direction, I would say, in that every character that's not Batman or one of the Bat family or like a rogues gallery is, and in some cases, some of those characters are also designed like 360 man. Like bald goatee and buff to the point of non-health, I would say. Somebody was kind enough to deploy some smooth jazz.
In order to take down the Joker and also Edward Nygma, we must acquire an appreciation for freeform jazz.
It's true. Afterwards comes the facial hair.
Oh, look at that loading screen.
What are you talking about? That was just a surge of darkness in Batman's memories. Every time he goes through a loading screen, it's just him fighting off his darker urges.
And his past.
Yeah, exactly. God, these things are so disgustingly moldy.
Look at all that overgrowth.
It's almost like we're in some sort of garden.
It's almost as if we're in some sort of Arkham Asylum.
Who would have thought?
Where did that come from?
Oh, that's always been there, you know.
Has it?
I mean, this is Arkham Asylum. This is probably the biggest Arkham Asylum has ever been, but it's honestly pretty small, all things considered.
All bits aside, I'm talking about the tear in the Batsuit. Where did that come from?
Oh, you gradually get those over the course of the game.
Huh.
This one is, like, you get it over the course of the game at story moments, but there are reasons for it, and it gets fixed. Kind of just like a visual indication of how far you are into it. You'll notice the cape gets especially fucked up.
Oh, that's a guard.
Knock him out anyway, who cares?
Oh, look at his eyes.
I can't, there's too much shit in the way.
I'm like, oh no, this is a sequence. Nah, it's just guards.
But you're right to think that way.
2 hostiles detected.
Yeah, those guards, go beat the shit out of them.
Oh, there they are. Batmobile sensor alert.
Oh no. Somebody's taking your car, Batman.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Barbara Quinn brought me to the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Mom.
Protect the Batmobile.
Do you
Now, that's a
like
goal if I ever heard one.
do you like watching people beat cars with baseball bats?
I
'Cause-
fucking love Streets of Rage.
They're basically gonna do, well, I was thinking more Street Fighter, but I'm gonna take Streets of Rage as well.
Oh, what's up, Dick?
You guys not paying close enough attention.
I didn't even realize they were there, except for the part where I totally did. I did, and then I forgot.
That's acceptable.
Buffly McMahon-Huge.
Chuck
Hey!
Manbrick. Look at this. Look at them just going to town on the Batmobile. Just, like, do a somersault in place to intimidate them. Astute viewers will notice this is in fact a Batmobile and not a stupid-ass bat tank. Astute viewers may also notice that the game is not currently forcing you to spend 80% of your playtime in said stupid-ass bat tank. And they really fucked up the Batmobile.
The Bat Bomb. Warning, explosions may harm bystanders.
Warning, explosions will be awesome cool.
Scan the Batmobile crime scene area.
You need to find your forensics. I thought they were talking about the pipe that was right next to it. This is Gordon's pipe. Yes, of course. You know, the pipe Gordon keeps with him all the time.
The lead pipe. Hold up. I have to... Hold on, how do I... Here we go.
Just follow your bat instincts. Just pull the trigger and watch it go boom. Yeah. I really like the idea of Batgirl giving her dad, like, a full-ass pipe for his birthday. Like an iron pipe. Yeah!
It's a good thing I have these bat explosives.
It's a good thing that my utility belt comes in handy in every situation.
Bat anti-thing spray.
Look,
Anti-wall spray.
look at how many pockets in the utility belt.
Man, I don't care what anyone says, utility belts are the shit.
I know, I really love them. I especially love the Batman Beyond one, which is just these big, bulky pouches. With a giant
Big old Rob Liefeld pouches.
glowing red orb in the middle of it. You know, for stealth.
Yeah! That's the shit.
And the thing is like as big as his face. Like just the button.
Yeah! Why not?
Batman Beyond's the best. I'm so sorry. I don't care what anybody says. That's what you get for trying to fix things.
That's what you get for doing crime.
Man, I'm not like a doctor, obviously, but Batman just fucked up that guy's kidney real bad. You gotta imagine, like, what's the PSI on Batman's kicks? Because his legs are just, like... That's just organ failure.
We're talking at least several broken ribs.
We're talking about ruptured internal organs. What's the matter,
Oh
guard?
man, this is
Scared of guns.
This is where it starts to look video gamey.
Mm-hmm.
I love how there's this much tobacco and it's actively smoldering still.
Well,
I
yeah.
think we're starting to exceed the loading capacity of this pipe.
Maybe I was right. Maybe he was carrying the tobacco in the larger pipe. Maybe the larger pipe is specifically to carry all of the excess tobacco. And the small
Yeah,
pipe is just
like
to
a-
load it.
Like a powder horn.
Yes. Just keep blowing shit up, Batman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building. I need it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can. If another doctor tries to run and get out of the building, then you won't. Run off, copycats, and leave you to die.
I really like openly psychotic Joker.
Right? He's a fucking... Man, I love the Joker. I love the Joker so much. He's one of my favorite villains, probably ever.
He is probably still the best comic book villain. Period. Like, as just, you know, he's a weird person, quote unquote. He's a weird guy to talk about, especially right now with, you know, the way that people usually go about talking about him and using like forum avatars and all that bullshit. But the Joker, as he is actually meant to be and written, is a really effective antagonist, because not only is he the perfect foil to Batman, like thematically, but he's just a complete wild card in every situation. Batman operates on this strict moral code that like dictates everything about his life, and the Joker is straight up just like, I don't know, I'm gonna do it because it sounds like it's fun. I'm gonna do it because I know that you hate it.
I'm gonna do it because I know it'll piss you off.
I don't even care about the crime, really. I just kind of want to get a rise out of people. Jesus.
Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's the good shit.
There you go. Yeah, this is this and Spider-Man PS4 are really good examples of like they just got all of the poses right 100% of the time.
True.
So much thought and so much effort and time went into making the poses pose correctly.
Hey, buddy.
I'm your worst nightmare. Oh no, but guns are Batman's worst nightmare. Get out of there, Batman!
You get out of there. Oh no.
You're taking a lot of bat damage.
I need bat points to get my bat health back.
Get him on the ground and stomp on his face. I love when they stop talking because your animation has started.
Oh man.
Oh no! Don't get bat shot by these bat crooks.
Three of them left. Where's the third one? Oh, he's right there.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that's how
done.
you do it.
That's it. That's the ticket. That's the bat credit card.
Now that's some fucking flow right there.
That was just so, like, that unnecessary flip made me really happy.
Yeah.
Oh! I'm just gonna shout it over you because I'm not gonna take the time to walk over and say it.
Hey, what's up? Hi.
Yeah, what?
Her name is Doctor.
Yeah, doctor.
Doctor.
Give me the news.
Hey, I remember you.
Oh, hey, Steve.
He gets a name. I can't read it, but it's there.
It's Steve. It's Steve Bloom. His name is Spike.
Yes. I'm good with that.
He's just really nervous because he has to get to, like, the Cerberus medical facility in 20 minutes, and this whole thing is really, really keeping him down. The elusive man is not going to be happy. Parkour!
Yeah. Look at that shit.
Yep.
Oh, why is there a head in a jar? Look at that.
That's, yep. I got no problem with that.
Look at this fucking guy.
Look at this not quite Jim Carrey. Nope. Yep. Yep. There he is. That's who we're dealing with.
That's the thing I love about all Batman villains. Is like, here's this guy who likes to make people laugh, but also he's a violent psychopath. Here's this guy who really likes riddles, but he's also a violent psychopath. Here's this guy that really likes money, but also he's a violent psychopath.
And it's like every once in a blue moon, you'll get like a Victor Freeze or somebody who's not like a violent psychopath. And he's a pretty nice guy generally. But when they're not violent psychopaths, the reason that they have for doing something is like, I can't argue with it. And Batman can't argue with it. All he can do is punch and say, I'm sorry for your loss.
Like, I'm sorry, man, but I still gotta kick your ass. It's the Bat Code. I have to.
I know you have to save your wife, but I can't let you nuke this hospital full of babies. Even though I completely understand why you would want to do that. And you're like, wow, Batman, really? But yeah, I mean, especially with the Riddler in this game in particular, it's like the dude is walking around with question marks on himself, like on his person in a big, bright green leprechaun suit. But he's also totally down to mutilate a baby if it comes down to it.
I don't doubt for a second that he would.
No. And again, I say this is kind of an evolution of the cartoon series specifically because For all intents and purposes, they're the same characters with a lot of the same backstories and a lot of the same voice actors. But they're just taken to a more, I wouldn't say realistic extreme, but they are taken to an extreme.
They're definitely darker.
They're just amped up in every way. But they're still allowed to be campy. And that, for me, that's always the most fun part of Batman, is the camp.
I feel like a scenario in which Batman is taken like 100% dead serious is missing the point.
Yep. I mean, that's your Zack Snyder Batman right there. Do you bleed? You will.
There's a fucking reason why Kevin Conroy is my favorite Batman.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy is my favorite Bruce Wayne. I still hold that my favorite Batman is Terry, but Kevin Conroy was the first Batman I ever saw. And he's still, I would say he's the quintessential Batman.
Easily.
Kevin
What
Conroy,
am I doing wrong here?
you need to get back on the trail, I think.
Oh, I need to rescue the doctors. Okay.
When in doubt, bring up your map.
Usually does the trick.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Check your map. If we had just waited.
If we had just waited.
Yep, this is one of many hallways that I have ingrained in my memory. Because you will run through here a lot.
I bet. Well, that'll give me time to sort all of these Riddler riddles.
You'll be...
Riddler, and Riddlest.
If you can solve these riddles 3, you might be able to save the doctors.
E.
E. Riddle me this, Batman. What rhymes with orange?
Drawn, if you're Eminem. True story. And it works. That's the fucked up part.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. I am gonna say Eminem knows a bit more about rap than I do. But I'm also gonna say that last album wasn't too good. Some of his stuff is fantastic, but... The
I feel like
hinge.
this isn't the place to be.
Check your map.
Like I'm... too bad I can't spray projectile. Oh no.
What are you doing, Batman? Don't do that.
The night is mine.
I'm gonna blow it up. Yeah, so I think you can go about the doctors in a certain order, and getting to one of them might unlock a way to get to the other ones.
That's usually how that kind of thing goes.
Sometimes you have to do it in a specific order, and sometimes you don't. You never know.
It's not clear.
It's been a good 5 years, I want to say, since I played this game.
I've gotten farther in this game than this, but it has been a while for me as well.
The most recent game, I played Arkham Knight, hated it, and then went back to Arkham City to like wash the flavor out of my mouth. But those are the only two that I've played in a very, very long while. Hey, it's Cree Summer.
Yeah, I thought that voice sounded familiar.
It's number 5.
Yeah. I can just tell by how these guys are standing that they're bad guys. Look at them.
Look at this cowardly and superstitious lot.
Hey, what's up, assholes?
Look at those plastic panels that they put there because they spent a lot of time making them. No, shut up. Just stop. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Ooh.
And there you go. I always liked that in Codename Kids Next Door, number 5's sister was also voiced by Cree Summer, and her sister's name was just Cree.
Yeah?
It's just Cree.
Hey, we'll settle this.
And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, holy shit.
Hey, what's up?
It's a good thing none of that debris hit you, except for all of the debris that totally did.
Don't worry. I rescued you first, and now I'll search the other rooms. You wait here. It's
Man, we're doing this as, like, Bruce Wayne Batman, but I'm kind of doing this like Terry McGinnis Batman.
How do you figure?
Because Batman is just being, like, gritty Bruce Wayne Batman, and then I'm just walking into a room being like, hey, what's up, you fucking clowns?
Hey guys, we gotta get this over with. I'm late for school.
Dr. Connor's class, forgot all about it.
Oh no. I can't believe we got trapped in the VR dungeon again.
Man, Spider-Man and, like, Batman Beyond Batman, that's a crossover I want to see, and might actually exist.
I have seen...
Am I crazy?
Licensing wise, yes, but art does exist. I would love to see Spider-Man and Terry McGinnis like try and beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that'd be good shit.
I have seen art of Terry fighting... God, who was it? I think it was Batgirl. I'm gonna see if I
upgrade time. Time
I'm
to spend the bat point.
gonna see if I can try and bring up this piece of art that I'm thinking about. Oh no. So it looks like Google's thing is down for me. We're still live, so it doesn't matter. But I cannot find this picture. I can find it on my phone, but that doesn't help the stream. Don't worry. I'll pick it up later. I'll bring it along at some point. All of this talk about how awesome Arkham Asylum is
I know. It's kind of making me do a double take too.
it's so wonderful.
Okay, can I just, like, on the subject, these floor tiles have been missing for so long that they just painted over them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Arkham Asylum is not the most well-funded operation. Like, all of the flickering lights and all of the grime has been here long before any of this started.
It's true. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these bullet holes were there.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, no, fuck you. Get out of here. Oh, well, that doesn't look good.
Well, I'm not getting through there. And if I walk up there, that guy will probably just die. So,
Well, none of them have guns.
true. But he is strapped to some kind of device.
Do you have remote-controlled batarangs yet?
No.
Do you have any idea how long we've been doing this, Joker? Hey, that's my line. That is straight up just the thing that I would have said. Except Mark said it better. Excuse me? Did you just try to hit me with a filing cabinet? No. Put down these utensils. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old men? You got nothing. You got nothing on this. Oh! I'm not even clear what happened to that last guy.
Don't get too full of yourself, Matt. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I believe you. No, I got other things to do. You just chill out here. How's that crunch going? I'm hearing a lot of crunch.
These are some good potato chips.
Big crunch.
It's true.
I wish I had better commentary than Big Crunch, but I don't. You're gonna have to deal with Big Crunch.
No, what are you talking about? That's the best commentary.
Big Crunch has been going on since we started this, only most of it has been directed at, like, inmates' faces.
Obviously, what I have to do is just time it correctly with the punches.
Yeah.
Which will be harder to do, because we're on a delay here.
I feel like you would be really into Death Note. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, totally.
Dramatically timing the crunches of your potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
while the orchestral music swells and soars in the background. You gonna let that happen? Oh, wow. I don't know how they saw you, but they did. Batman, the world's greatest detective, is currently not the world's quietest detective, it would appear.
It's true.
Oh, there's the music sting. All right, you're headed the right way. I got no time for your exposition. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at him go.
The way
Hey,
he,
what's up?
like, cradles his head after that roundhouse.
And the way he fell out of frame after hitting the table was great.
I really like the idea of saying, Cash, what happened, and then just walking out while he's talking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got like a no hand. Look at that.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder where my hook will go. That's all I got. Oh, come on. You can't kick that down. You telling me Batman can't kick that door, like, apart?
That jostled enough that I think he could have done it.
He didn't even try. You have explosive bat gel.
Explosive bat gel. That's the name of my new private project. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Explosive bat gel is that thing that gets you in trouble if you mention it on YouTube.
It's true.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
If only you had some sort of line launcher. Oh wow, look at that guy.
Yeah, look at him.
Fan on. Ah, okay, there you go. Now you can save that person from David Carradining all over the floor. I'm so sorry. I would like to apologize to the David Carradine family estate. I would like to apologize to anyone in attendance.
I could totally just kill that guy.
Yeah, you could. Condition terrified. You see that? His medical condition is terrified.
Same, honestly.
I'm gonna have to deal with it. Just face plant into the wall. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Did that guy survive?
Why don't you use your bat detective vision and see what his medical condition is?
Unconscious. Hey.
Medical condition? Pretty fucked, bro. Medical condition, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? That dude's already, like... Go ahead.
Now I go back to the elevator.
Yes, you have now saved one of 3 groups. I'm sorry, that guard is already completely fucked. Like, if he's already coughing because of the Joker toxin, he's done.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you sure took to that one quick. You've done a good job detecting your way through these hallways so far. But
True.
can you detect 2 more ways through? One of them is fine. I don't have the authority?
What are you gonna do with your no hand?
He's gonna do something real grisly.
Something that you can't show in a Christian manga.
Absolutely not. Except for the Sonic ones. I know that those have the hooks.
Oh, yeah?
Sonic the Hedgehog Christian literature is among the highest art form.
It's true.
I read this one about Tails. It was nothing short of Shakespearean. Fuck him up. I am silent. I am the night. I am very, very tiptoe quiet. I'm very good at thinking my way through these situations, but also blowing things up. Get him on the ground and stomp on his face! Oh man, I love that dodge. Oh no, oh no! You gotta grapnel!
Oh, no!
Grapnel your way out. Oh! Ah, no, Batman, what have they done to you?
Oh.
And then Seal's Kiss from a Rose plays over the credits.
You see that?
I did see it. I'm sorry you had to see that just now. Grapple away. I appreciate that they recorded different dialogue scenarios in case you mess up. So you don't like constantly load into the same one over and over again. It's not a hospital. It's a psychiatric, like, self-contained society. Now, to the untrained eye, it would appear that Batman sloppily jumped in front of gunfire. But in fact, it was a tactic to psychologically manipulate his opponents. Because what is more terrifying than a man who can get shot in the face and still get back up again?
And you know what? It worked, so fuck you.
And you know what? It was fun too, like fixing a carburetor.
I do what I want.
Yeah, that's what they rebranded Batman as in the 90s. He was the world's greatest detective, and then he did a stint where it was just Batman, I do what I want.
We call that Batman Beyond.
Except eat nachos. He does not do that.
It's true.
How did he find time to set up that watermark?
Oh man, I don't know.
Are you ready for
This was a long con for him.
This is the gimmick. We gotta go beat up Cillian Murphy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You like BioShock, right?
That's great.
It's a good bit. I like the design of like when you kind of go into these sequences, everything gets a little bit more Tim Burton-y.
Yeah. And it's starting already.
Oh yeah.
Look at that Dutch angle. That tells you everything you need to know.
This isn't Battlefield Earth. And I'm not John Travolta. Oh, you see his eyes? Kick it open, Batman.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Batman as it was meant to be played.
Identity unknown, status deceased.
I love these. Like, all of these sequences are great. Oh. Too bat strong.
Yeah, here we go.
Excuse me, it's not Barbara. That's Barbara. Oh boy. It's a good thing I'm not creeped out by bugs.
It's a good thing I am not creeped out in general.
Martha.
I can take this whole sequence and just kind of go about my business, and it's like, whatever. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that.
The one thing that needs to happen is just the word Martha, and this whole thing comes crumbling down like a stack of cards.
Checkmate.
Bang, zoom, straight to the moon.
Oh. Space travel as a metaphor for domestic abuse.
This room does not seem to care for you very much.
Fine, you want me to leave? I'll fucking leave. It doesn't seem like you got anything good going on in here anyway.
This isn't Resident Evil, alright?
Oh, I like that.
That effect is Rocksteady's big thing.
Let's open another one.
Like a Batman. Martha?
Who could be in this one? Boo!
Oh no, it was Scarecrow! The whole time.
The whole time it was Scarecrow. Oh, look at that! Yeah!
Like I said, that effect is Rocksteady's big gimmick. And they get better and better and better at it. To the point where sometimes it's a little annoying, but usually it's just really cool.
Oh, look at this guy.
I can't believe the Riddler's gotten this strong. So these are fun. These little Xbox arcade indie game segments are fun.
They're cool.
I like them. I can hear someone, I think, another package possibly arriving for me in the mail. But also there's this nightmare situation going on. You see, at least these ones aren't like screaming at you to leave. Oh no. No, you
Look
gotta...
at him turn on his axis. Look at that. Ready to resume?
Yep, here we are.
Alright, cool.
It's always such a pleasure. Holy technical difficulties, Batman. Turns out living in Florida.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat shit, different bat day.
Same bat shit, different bat toilet.
So I feel like, just in case we didn't catch it on stream, literally the only thing that happened from the moment that it started glitching out was Batman grabbed the bat signal and then tipped it over and hit Crane with it, and then Crane was like, "Oh no!" And now we're back here.
Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat? Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, bats. It gets easier once you get in. It really does.
You're one of the crazy ones, Bats.
I do like that the camera pulls out when you go, like when you start crouching. Because obviously you want to see what's happening around you. Situational awareness. It's important.
This game has some weird camera issues occasionally, but for the most part, it does a fantastic job of keeping the action where it needs to be and very visible. So as it turns out, running a stream from Florida is occasionally problematic because the weather is horrible. Just one more reason why absolutely no one should ever come here. Ever. Under any circumstances. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I like Disney, I like Universal, I like SeaWorld, I'll tell you right away. Disney is sometimes nice, Universal's the best. Don't ever go to SeaWorld.
Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait.
But also, none of those things are worth coming to Florida for.
It's true.
Speaking of traveling, I have some fun news for me. And only me. I bought tickets earlier to head up to Montreal with two friends of mine to go and see Woodkid live, which is going to be a great time in December.
I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harlem without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Then, what does that? Well, I'm going to give you Harlem. It looks like it's beautiful inside.
I don't want Harley, to be honest with you. You can have her. It's
You
fine.
can keep her.
Don't worry about it. In fact, you can take Robin too if you want. I got like 4 more in backup. I think you better turn around. These guys seem to be pretty confident. I don't know if you can take these guys.
Melanin and Titan, Harley kills the old man.
Awful. What's the matter, Jensen? Get stuck in the duck.
Looks like he's gonna pee himself. Someone bring me a bucket.
Oh, jeez. You gotta love Tara Strong.
A challenge completed.
Yeah.
Can you do more?
For someone who is, like, so commonly pigeonholed into certain types, and, like, really famous for using the same voice over and over again, she's actually got a really, really good range. And she's been in the game for, like, what, 30-something years by now?
Yeah.
Harley's got the old man up top. See the bat or anyone else skulking around, he died.
You gotta get in there before Timmy Turner kills that guard.
Oh man, I'm no good at this kind of thing.
What seems to be the issue?
When Mr. J kills Batman, we're gonna get married. It's gonna be
I think this
so
guy has to
cool.
go.
I believe in you. You can do this. You just gotta be quick and quiet. And they can't see you while you're in the walls. I think that guy's gonna see you if you go that way.
Probably.
You should be able to take him out from... See if you can go up. Is there a gargoyle anywhere?
No.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the bat freak. Harley
All right.
Old Man.
You should be able to take that guy out behind you or this guy. Just like that, Jensen.
Mr. J won't let anything happen to me, boys. He loves me too much to see me hurt. Guys, maybe not so much.
Yeah, see, you're doing it. Did I just hear a bat grapple?
Hey, what's up?
Sup? What's going on in this thread?
You took longer than I thought. He's out of control. He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it. Batman, listen.
Look how old Batman looks when he juts his chin out like that.
I don't know what it is.
It's true.
Spoiling a surprise.
Be quiet.
Am I getting to you? Am I?
I appreciate the straightforwardness of that comment.
Like, that's his whole deal. That's the point of all of this.
Be quiet.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me. Now. Bane.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Blue. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppets? What say we cut him down?
Oh, look at that.
You remember Saints Row 3?
I do.
Come here, Batman. Let me give me the old Montreal screw job.
Hold up, I gotta spend my bat points.
Hold on, Bane. I just gotta open up my app here on my bat phone.
My bat app.
Look at the cod piece. Look at the cod piece.
That's the shot right there.
It's right in
I
the
want
middle.
that. I want that to be the thumbnail.
And I will make a note of that for later.
Good.
Get out of the way, oh! Batman, you get oh no, Batman, you gotta get out of the way. Oh! He's giving you the old Montreal screw job. Ooh!
Jesus!
Damn!
Break you this time, Batman.
Nope. That's not no Come on, Batman. Use your detective vision to get out of this one. Get him on the ground and stomp on his face. Oh no, that's the worst thing you could have done. I'm gonna give you a hint, just punch the shit out of him. Batman, you can only take maybe 1 or 2 more punches. Absolutely not, under no circumstances. Come on, Bane. It's just you, me, and this boiler room they've built between us. Yeah, there you go. That's the ticket. Oh, jeez.
I went to all this trouble and that's the magic of Bane. Come on, boy.
He's not a happy camper.
I will crush you. You want something? You okay, buddy?
You're on the ropes, but oh, never mind.
The bat is broken.
Damn.
Oh! I can't believe they put that in there.
Hold on, I need to look at my. I need to spend my bat points again.
Yeah, it's all good. You take your time with this one.
Take my bat time spending these bat points.
With my bat credit card.
Batster card.
It's just Bat Visa. Like they couldn't think of anything better.
Yeah. I like that better.
Bat Visa. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this is a lot easier now that I understand the fight.
Yeah, it's not like super clearly spelled out to you, but once you get it, you got it.
The first time I tried to close in on him, I got my ass kicked. I didn't realize there was a health threshold thing going on.
Well, it's like you kept trying different things, and every time you tried something else, he would just punch the shit out of you.
Pretty much.
I will crush you.
Get out of there, Batman! Oh, no. Oh, hey, Nolan North. Got all the warriors in this game. Man, right in the head. It's a good thing you're so stupid, Bane. Otherwise, this plan would maybe not work 3 times in a row.
It's true.
Fold you like paper.
Yeah. Just matrix your way through. Oh, no, never mind. Got punched right in the head. Just be like Trinity. Do what Trinity would have done. Oof. You almost got him. Pretty sure it's only this one last one and you've got it. What's the matter, Bane? Scared of a little wall?
Break you this time, Batman.
It's almost like you didn't like running into that wall with your face. With your meat face.
It's true. Oh!
No! You took that one right in the bat face. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him!
Yeah.
And that's what you get for touching that.
Grapple away! You get out of there.
First, you call the police. Then, you grapple away.
Batman, you okay? I'm fine, Jim.
Jim, you probably shouldn't sneak up on Batman like that.
Throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
Oh, he's back.
I will break you, Batman. Then the Bruja.
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Arkham Knight style.
It's true.
I non-lethally hit him with my Batmobile. And non-lethally drowned him in the lake.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Jim, get out of the island. We can't have you and Quincy Sharp both voiced by the same person. It's just too awkward.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch. Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead. For
Yeah, that's like his whole deal.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble. I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
I think the Arkham Island Batcave is a little silly, but I do like it. It's the one part of... no. Besides the very ending, it's the one other thing in this game that I'm like... it's a little... And you'll see why.
Oh, I look forward to it.
I like it, and it makes no sense, but it is very much in character. This music is just going crazy. There's nobody left. The music is
Can't
just
do it, man.
not gonna calm down.
It refuses.
I'm just picturing this playing over like a gif of Alfred bringing him the tray of nachos.
Yeah.
Your nachos.
Oh, look at that.
Damn. Bat propulsion boots. Jesus. You just axe kicked that dude in the back of the neck.
Oh.
Say goodnight, Gracie. Well, okay.
Once you get into the swing of this is when it starts to get really fun.
Yeah, like you can totally see, like I said, the initial idea was it's so rhythm based and so like instinctual that the idea that the combat was initially even more of a rhythm game straight up, it makes a lot of sense.
Suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Thank you for that exposition, Batman. It is necessary, it is warranted, but it is clumsy.
Oh, hell yes.
In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Is this another one of the boring site evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, you want me to look at the ink cards again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is a dead elephant. The third is a...
Fine. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sean, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I did my best.
I don't believe it. Can't be cured in a correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
An insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips. I'm sorry, this is very tiny text. Belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. And look at this, they got nothing on him. Like they have
First
no
appearance, Batman #1, spring of 1940.
real name unknown. Occupation? I guess he's a criminal. Unrepentant homicidal maniac, albeit without a precise psychological diagnosis. Surprisingly strong hand-to-hand combatant. His past is unknown, conflicting. Unconfirmed reports state that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. Employs various deadly weapons, often based on party gag items. Frequently uses a toxin that stretches victims' faces into a Joker-like grin and causes death.
Death, huh? No shit.
I like the sort of subtle nods to the different backstories that do exist for him, like they're all touched on a little bit in that one file. Just zoom in on that tree.
What the hell does that mean? Do I need a bat upgrade to get up there, or what?
No, I think it just means you can't.
Then why even have the prompt?
To
I
show.
guess to be like, we thought of it and decided no. I don't
Well,
know.
the idea I think is supposed to say this would normally work, except it's so crumbly that you can't do it. It's to stop.
I guess it's just to show that they thought of it.
Yeah, to stop the internet nitpick.
Oh god, where am I going? I
I ask myself the same thing every morning.
I don't think this is the right place to be.
I ask myself the same thing every night. You're almost there. Take a look at your map.
Says to go over to intensive treatment.
You might have to go underground over there. I'm thinking of one area specifically, but I'm not sure if it's here yet. Oh man, It's a stunner right to the back of the head. You just got punched by Nolan North. The Foley work on this game, I'll say it again, is really, really good.
It is really good.
And it's super loud in my ears, so all I'm hearing is just a constant, like, whoosh.
All you're hearing is the pain.
It's true.
Hey, you got any collectibles for me? No? Okay.
I'm so glad that I took the time to come up here. Hey, you're not quite there yet.
Oh, look, the cape is torn. That's cool.
Yes, and it will get progressively more so. Straight on till morning. Which does not exist in this game.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
Who is this mysterious masked man? Could it be Wolfgang Amadeus himself? No. No, it's not.
That door opened a little too easily, I think, for what it is.
Well, Batman is many things, but one of them is tired. At this point, he doesn't want to have to do a whole lot to open. Man, those had to be stacked there.
Batman is as Batman does.
Batman will try exactly as much or as little as he needs to. I love that little turnaround, like, man, what the fuck?
Can you hear that, detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
It's true. They say that if you have 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters, eventually they'll be able to write the postscripts for Batman Arkham Asylum.
It's true. Oh, look at that.
Hero pose.
Gotta have it. It specifically looks for the ears. That's the only thing it checks for.
Yeah. It's like, well, nobody else would be dumb enough to wear this kind of costume.
It's true. Nobody else would try. And even if they thought it would work, like common dignity would forbid it. It's the perfect defense mechanism.
It's like if you tried to get in there wearing a fake Batman costume, a Batmobile from Arkham Knight just bursts through the wall and kills you, like, instantly.
Non-lethally, of course.
Of course. It non-lethally tases you with a shell from a tank.
Non-lethal bumper.
Non-lethal tank treads.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
I like that he refers to Bane as though he's still alive.
Hang on.
I like that the idea of Titan might as well be it's a serum that turns people into boring boss fights.
Pretty much.
My God, is Joker crazy enough to do that?
I don't know. Is Joker crazy enough to do that?
Stop him.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's my Metroidvania grapple upgrade.
Hell yes.
The Bat Claw can also attach to enemies.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Via the catacombs. Very awkward way to put that. So, I like that the Bat Cave in this is, like, noticeably kind of ramshackle. Like, yes, it exists, but it could not feasibly exist very much more than this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not finished.
It is very, very silly that this would be here. But I like that it's not like you don't load into this and there's like the giant penny or whatever, you know?
Or like the big TV monitor. There's like a modestly sized one for Batman standards.
And they're like not really even put up very well.
Yeah, like there's not a lot here.
It is still very silly that it exists, but I kind of like it.
I think it's just campy enough.
It is stretching the willing suspension of disbelief just far enough that it's okay. There is one thing in this game that is just stupid in a stupid way, but we will get to that much later.
I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Oh, you just like kicked his ear off. Like,
Oh, I like that.
just the way, like the angle that his foot hit that dude's ear just came off.
Why are we the ones
Pretty much.
this? Is he okay?
Just dropping like flies. Ooh. No, you don't throw that like weird ass computer shell at me. I'm a little surprised that like a desktop tower got us all the way down here. Ooh, that's a broken back.
You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man.
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Lisbon. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, Rich. So it's dinner. I'm getting hungry.
That's got to be Steve Bloom too, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but this is a pretty good place to stop for today, just because you're about to go into like a platforming section that can potentially take a little while.
Yeah.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
How are you feeling about the game up to this point?
I like it. I'm looking forward to continuing.
Yeah, I think this one is definitely one of the best games to come out on the 360, I would say.
This one's a keeper.
It's like, just tech-wise, it's kind of ahead of its time. Like when you think about the other stuff that came out on the console, it holds up
that's what
really
I was
well.
saying earlier.
Just like still, it's just really impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna switch
I
us
think this
over.
would have looked totally fine as an Xbox One game.
Yeah? Oh, you mean Xbox One, like the... God damn it. Damn it!
Uh-huh.
Microsoft, I hate you so much. All I ever think about is the old Xbox. Whatever. We're going home. Have fun with Batman.